Hello everyone, Neorashi here, and welcome to day 11 of my 12 days of Christmas manga review. Today I'm going to review Tsumiki Ogami's Not So Ordinary Life Volume 2. I don't even know how I came to uh, be exposed into that series. Like, it was never suggested to me on Discord or Reddit. It was never suggested to me on um, Facebook. Like, even though it's a Viz published book, and I tend to get a lot of Viz ads on Facebook. Um, I just stumbled upon it, tried Volume 1, loved it, and now um, I like it a lot. And I really like Volume 2, and now on my hand the volume is a bit, music volume is a bit high. Okay, alright. Um, it has, like Volume 1, it has a lot of cute moments. This one focuses a little less on the interaction between the titular Tsumiki Ogami and uh, Yutaka. Sorry, that's the name of the guy. Um, and the first half seems to introduce us to a lot of new myth folks. Myth folks being like, I think there's a one of the main like myth folks appearing in that volume is this lady, a Medusa, and there are other kind of myth folks, like obviously the main character who is a werewolf. The second half of the volume is about one of the staple of any manga taking place in a high school, the sports festival. And I tend to not dislike, but not being especially a fan of those. But for this one, I really like the sport festival in that series. Um, I like how competitive the character were without being jerks to anyone. Obviously, I like the interaction between the two main characters as always, and I like how somehow, despite every myth folks having different strengths and weaknesses, and the mangaka somehow managed to make them kind of balanced. Like, there's no unlike many video games, many competitive video games where some characters are OP and other are super weak. Um, it didn't feel like any of them were particularly weak, except maybe the Kraken guy who needed to obviously um, needed water to um, be somewhat competitive. Um, I don't really know what more to say. I guess I did like the sport day, but I also like the few chapter that led to that one. Um, like, I don't know, but for some reason, I just saw the page a second ago. Like, I don't know, but seeing Tsumiki helping prepare the decoration for the sports day was kind of cute. And there's also another staple of many rom-com or story taking place in high school. One of the character getting sick and the other main character going to help them out and help them feel better. Um, the fact that this, as far as I know, so far is not a rom com, but rather a story that focuses on friendship, I think it fits better than the rom com when it happens in the rom com. So maybe that's why I like it so much. Um, so this one, I really like Volume One. I think I like Volume Two just as much, if not more. So this one gets a 9.5 out of 10. Now, for the availability, um, I don't think it's gonna be that hard to find. Obviously, since we're December 24th, don't expect to find it. Don't expect to get it on Christmas if you order it online. If you watch this before store closes, do it now if you want to give it as a Christmas present. But okay, so oh, there it is. Okay, so it does says it's in stock, and I believe it has the regular price of 50. Yeah, regular price of $15.99 for which is the standard price for Viz manga, and it's also one of the lower priced manga you can get. And since we're had it, I believe Volume 4 releases soon. Oh, Volume 5 release is not that far off either. Volume 4 releases in about 3.5 weeks. Meanwhile, Volume 5 releases in just under 5 months. And then Volume 6 released in I said 5 months, but just under 3 months. And even Volume 6 released in like 5 months. So we're getting the next 3 volumes within the next 5 months, which is pretty cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow, for the final day of my 12 days of Christmas manga review, you're going to see a different background. I'm not going to spoil you, but let's just say that I'm going to be out of town, so not in this room you see here, and not in the hotel room I was for the first couple days of my 12 days of manga review. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.